And this really is that really is a parable about investing. That's an investment conversation. And this actually speaks to the challenge of building black wealth and black institutions. The British choosing not to make the investment in the South was contingent upon their preconceived beliefs about the South's probability of victory. Nobody wants to invest in a business, an institution, or a war if they think they're going to lose, right? So a lot of times the decision to invest in something or someone really comes down to confidence. Do I believe that there's a reasonable probability this person or this group or this team is going to be successful? If the answer is yes, then I make an investment, right? So a lot of times, black businesses don't get capital, don't get support from the community, from whites, or from institutions, largely because your black skin, the brand of blackness, has been so distorted by bullshit in hip hop music and all these horrible imageries of the black man as a clown, a child, a buffoon, or whatever. We all carry this, right? So when I show up and I say, no, I'm not a rapper, I'm a college professor, people are still looking at me like, well, you ain't no real college professor because black men don't do that. Or if I say, or if you say, I'm no, 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 I'm not twerking. I'm not trying to be the next Cardi B. I'm good with artificial intelligence. The people at Google are like, no, black women don't do that. Y'all know how to pop it though, because you heard that new Cardi B, right? So this is the danger of the misrepresentation of the black man and the black woman around the world. I need you to understand this. What happens is that when you've been mislabeled through these horrifically bad stereotypes that are heavily promoted to the tunes of billions of dollars in marketing of this negative imagery by people who are not black, by the way, right? What this does is this trickles down on a lot of us. In economics, that's called an externality. It's like a company that's making a lot of money, but they're dumping toxic waste into the water and people are getting sick. So the negative externality of this hip hop music imagery promoted by the BET Awards and all these people making money, destroying your image, is that you then can't, you're stuck in a box. You're stuck in about in America. America's a country where black men pretty much only have certain pathways where people will invest in you. There are only certain areas where they have confidence in you. If you show up as a comedian, it's like, oh yeah, black people, they real funny. Them Negroes make me laugh, right? You show up as an athlete, oh yeah, them Negroes can run and jump, and look at how strong they are. You show up as a rapper, oh of course you can rap because all the black men know how to flow. But when you show up as an engineer, it's like, no, we get our engineers from China. The guys at Earn Your Leisure mentioned they did a tour of Facebook or something. They know more white people than I do. I don't. I just don't. I hang out with my people most of the time. And but I was interested in what they said. And one thing that the guy said, Rashad, I think that's his name. I like him. I never met him, but he followed me on Instagram. He seems like a good guy. He said we went to Facebook, and while we were there, he said we did not see any black people anywhere on the entire campus. And what's crazy to me though is if you go to Facebook and you look at who's sitting on their phone scrolling all day making billions of dollars from Mark Zuckerberg, we lead the pack. We lead the pack. We lead the pack when it comes to the usage of social media. We lead the pack when it comes to consuming all forms of media. So how in the hell is it that we lead the pack when it comes to media consumption, but we're nowhere to be found when it comes to benefiting from media technology? Riddle me this. Answer that Scooby Doo mystery. Well, a lot of it really comes down to the misrepresentation of black people, similar to what we just read here. The British didn't invest in the South because they didn't believe they had a chance to win. People don't invest in black institutions because they don't believe they have a chance to win. They don't invest in black professionals because they don't believe that you're really good at what you do. I mean, you ain't twerking, you ain't dribbling a basketball, throwing a football, you ain't rapping. So you obviously are out of place. And so this is one of the challenges for building black businesses and building black institutions